Hello?
Hello.
I overslept.
Oh no, it's fine. That's fine.
So how
Well,
are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Good morning.
Yeah, what's time in your place?
It's 7:30 in the evening now on
Oh,
Saturday.
just a
Saturday evening.
10 hours
Mm,
difference, right?
yeah, yeah,
10 hours
12. I think
difference.
12-hour difference. Yeah, 12-hour difference.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So, uh, yeah, so Arthur went to Thailand and his watch was his mobile phone was stolen.
yeah. So apparently he is locked out of his accounts and he can't access it. So right now he's having some problems and yeah, so that's why he hasn't been able to teach for the last few lessons. But
So what's the
hopefully,
problem? Just that he lost his mobile phone, right?
he lost his phone. So like now he's not able to access his WeChat or
Oh,
his email or his Skype. So all of his accounts, he can't access any of them. But
I got one of my I got his email
mhm.
last week. Maybe it's just because his phone.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
bad luck.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think he's still working on it. So when he fixes it, he should be able to start teaching again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, but I prefer your class also.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
I
So
guess like our topic today is about spring. Just talking
mhm.
about what you do during spring and kind of like what activities um, do people in China do, and I'll talk about what people in America do during the springtime. So yeah,
Mhm.
so like what? So I know spring started like a few weeks ago, right? In March 20th. So yeah, so what is spring like in China over there?
Actually, it's spring now, and
Hmm.
it's very warm, and yeah, people have become more active than that what they're doing in winter.
Yeah.
So the temperature becoming higher and higher.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so people want on weekend they would like to go outside to have barbecue, to
Hmm.
relax themselves,
Nice.
and so to enjoy the flowers
Hmm.
and go to the parks. Yeah, and there are a lot of flowers just blossom, right? Blossom,
Blossom. Hmm.
blossom. Yeah, such as cherry and
Hmm.
peach flower. Can we say peach flower? Peach flower.
Peach flowers. Is it
Yeah.
like is it you mean like the tulips? Maybe the tulips are they blossom and everything. But
No, just
peach flower?
the peach. Peach is a kind of fruit, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the peach fruit.
The peach. Can we say peach flower?
A peach flower. I don't know. I don't know if they have a peach flower though. Let me see.
I will check later. It's
Okay.
just a kind of flower, and
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So that's it. Yeah, it's just
Oh, peach
um
blossom flower. It's called peach blossom flower.
oh, peach blossom flower, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very people just enjoying the beautiful season.
Oh wow. That's very good. I think like there's a lot of similarities with people in America too. We do go maybe we don't do a lot of barbecue. Like we do more barbecues in the summertime. Um,
Mm.
but we do go to the parks and we do try to enjoy the nice weather because you know so winter is over and now spring comes and the nice weather is coming in. Um, so some things that we do, we try to maybe plant something new because
Yeah, well, we
yeah,
also plant a lot of trees.
yeah,
March 12th is a tree planting day. Yeah,
really,
and
okay.
yeah. It's a national. Just on that day, just the adults will take the children to plant a
Hmm.
lot of trees. Yeah. Just in the nature. Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's also another holiday land, the traditional holiday land, tongue sweeping day. Do you know tongue sweeping day?
No, can you
Tongue,
explain that?
yeah, just you're going to your ancestors' home.
Mm-hmm.
ancestors. Someone, your or your grandparents, your parents
Uh-huh.
died, right? So you
Uh-huh.
go to the tomb, yeah,
Oh,
to
tomb. So
yeah,
TOMB, right? Tomb. Is it
tomb,
Tomb?
tomb, not tomb. Tombs were pinned there, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That means you go to the tomb
Mm-hmm.
to put something on that and
Yeah.
to clean the tomb because there was a lot of grass,
Yes,
a lot of
yes.
grass,
Okay.
and a lot,
Okay, I see.
yeah, just clean all the grass and yeah, and to show to bring some food there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and say something, yeah, in front of the tomb.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Wow.
yeah,
I think that that's
uh,
really that's a good um that's a good part of Chinese culture. Like you guys really respect your ancestors. You go to their tombs to clean it and to um make sure it looks good. So I think that that's a good thing in your culture. Um, so another thing that some people do, they have picnics in the park, and during the picnic time, people like to play like maybe frisbee. They like to frisbee, right? When you toss the disc, frisbee.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so they play frisbee. Sometimes they play catch. So they have like a baseball, and then they throw it back and forth to each other. So they play catch with the baseball, um, and they play like they use the soccer ball, the football to kick to each other, um, and sometimes they play volleyball. Right, volleyball, right? So yeah, so like that's some of the activities that we do at the park. So we have a picnic, and while we have picnics, we just play just like some fun activities with our friends and family. Um, and because we know that right after spring is summer, lots of people try to maybe exercise more. So they go out and they jog, maybe they jog a little bit or they walk
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
because they want to make sure that they look good for summer, right? So they
They look
sometimes
right.
they yeah, exactly. So they ride a bike, they take their dogs for a walk. Yeah, so they just do lots of more. They do more activities to lose that to like lose weight and stuff, because maybe they couldn't do it. They couldn't do much of it during the winter time because it was too cold to ride a bike outside or run or jog outside. So that's why they take advantage of this time of the year. Um, let's see, what else do we do? Because like spring is known for, it's a symbol of like rebirth. Like
Mm-mm.
yeah, because all of the flowers are blooming and stuff like that. So now things are coming back to life. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like the reason why people really like this time of the year. Um, so like, do you guys like fly kites in China?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, flying cats
fly
just
kites.
in a park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool, cool. So, what about? Let's see. So, I know like in the park, there's plenty of things to do. So, like, what things in the park do you guys do in China? Like other than fly a kite or?
They were raise camp.
Oh, camp. Okay.
Yeah, maybe a camp to just sometimes they will bring a carpet. They
Mm-hmm.
will put the carpet on the bus. They will prepare a lot of food and snacks.
Uh huh.
They just enjoy the sunshine and the talk
Okay,
and
so I
just
think that's a picnic. That's a picnic, not a camp.
yeah.
That's like when they put the blanket on
Yeah,
the grass,
they
right?
have, they will have camp. They will also have camp.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Okay.
they will just a tent. They will
Mm-hmm.
bring a tent.
Oh,
Yeah, and they will
okay.
sleep outside. Yeah.
Huh, okay. And what about maybe feeding the ducks in the pond or something? Do you guys do that as well? like feed the ducks?
Yeah,
They,
yeah, just yeah. That depends on what place you're going to,
yeah, or park. Yeah.
and in some places you will have a lot of animals, so you can feed the fish, feed the duck, and
Mm-hmm.
if you go to the zoo, yeah, you will feed the animals.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that depend on where what place you're going to.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. And what about like dirt like big vacations? So spring means like good weather and stuff like that. So a lot of people want to go on vacation because like it's nice weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. So in America, this is a big time for like vacation. So people call it the spring break vacations. You know. So do you guys often go on vacation in the spring?
That depend on what job you're taking. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
for us, we only have summer vacation and winter vacation. So, and but during winter we don't have a very long holiday. The longest one is 3 days. Just that is two sweeping day, right? Just I mentioned, yeah.
Right.
And there's another one that is Labor Day. Labor Day is on March 1st. Oh no, May 1st.
Wait, can you say it again? What is it
Um,
called?
Labor Day.
Labor Day, right?
Yeah, Labor.
Okay.
Labor
Yeah,
Labor Day.
Labor
That
Day.
is several years ago, maybe 5 or 7 years ago, we have a 7 day holiday. Yeah, it's
Wow.
very long,
Wow.
so people can go a lot of places they want to go,
So why did
and
it change?
but mm, because um, traffic, or because maybe the government really just changed the plan, and we only have 3 day holiday.
Okay.
3 day holiday, that's so that people cannot go to very far places,
Hmm.
just nearby. And according to the calendar, today we were 4 day holiday. Just yeah,
Oh.
so you can and yeah, go your freedom.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So for like in America, I guess it does depend on your job. If you can go on spring break, but there are lots of spring break vacation. I guess like um, events. So we have lots of music festivals during the spring. So you can go to maybe Miami for a spring break. So it's a music festival called Spring Break, and you have all of these popular artists, musicians who they all come to Miami for that one week, and they have a concert. So they have a festival, and it's maybe like 3 days long festival. And yeah, so it's like Miami. You can go to Florida. Um, you can go to Texas. So there's lots of all these spring break events. So you can probably take some time off your job so you can go to that event. So spring break is very like we have lots of events during spring break. You can probably find any type of event that you're interested in during the springtime in America. So that's that's pretty interesting. Um,
Hmm? In my place, we not that fashionable. Just people are just working, working. Yeah.
right.
So they can ask for some day off if they really want to take a vacation. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know too much about what festivals we have in Shanghai or in Beijing.
Mhm.
Before school, yeah, not that open. Just we just it's a provisional capital,
Uh-huh.
but it has a lot of difference between a lot of difference between Shanghai. Shanghai is very modern, yeah, but it's very convenient now because the transportation is getting better, getting better and better. We can take the airplane. We can also take the
Mhm.
high speed railway.
Mhm.
It's very convenient, yeah, right.
Okay.
But yeah, we only have two days weekend, so it's not enough actually.
Right. Yeah. I see. That makes sense. Makes sense. Um.
It's not good. So I will switch to voice, okay,
Oh, voice.
not
Okay.
face to face.
Okay. Sure. That's fine.
It's not it's not stable. Yeah,
Okay.
in my place. Yeah, can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you. Can you hear me fine?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
So were you asked for leave to go to the musical festival or something like that?
yeah, yeah. I mean, like even just last weekend actually, there was a music festival that I went to, and it was amazing. It was so great. It was a whole day, 1 day long, and
Wow.
yeah. So we got there at 10 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and it did not end until 11 in the evening. So we were there for about like
13 hours.
13 hours, So, and we were standing for 13 hours straight too. So it
Sorry,
was,
sorry.
we were standing. So we were standing up
Oh,
for 13 hours during the festival. And we didn't notice how long we were standing because we were having such a good time. We didn't know that we were standing for 13 hours long.
you didn't eat anything?
Yeah, we did. We ate. There was food.
I think there might be a lot of people, very, very
There
crowded, so
was
it's
there
very
was
hard
there was
to.
40,000 people at the festival.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So and this is very common. So this is, there's always lots of music festivals going on in America at this time. Um, yeah, and another thing that we do here is that we go and we do fruit pickings. So we go to like a farm and then we like pick apples and we pick strawberries, um, and we just pick other fruits from the fruit farm. So I wanted to know if like there's something similar to that in China that you guys do during the
Yeah,
spring.
yeah. Cherry and
Cherry.
cherry,
Yeah, cherries.
yeah,
Yeah.
and strawberry,
Hmm.
strawberry. But I
Yeah.
don't know. There's another one named pipa. I don't know how to say in English.
Pipa. Can you
Yeah,
can you describe how it looks?
it's yellow. It's round and it's very sweet.
That sounds like
So let me let
in
me let me
okay.
let me look it up.
Okay.
How about in your
Yeah, but in our place, we have the same type of things. We pick cherries, apples, strawberries, and then sometimes, the farmers they'll let you take it and they'll bake a pie for you. So they'll bake a cherry pie or peach pie, apple pie with the fruit that you picked. So it's really nice.
locust, right? It sounds like locust. Locust.
Lo, loc,
Loquat.
Locurt. Loquat.
Yeah.
Qut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! I didn't know about this fruit.
Maybe it's only in China or it's very
Oh
special in
yeah, yeah,
China.
yeah. That's what it says. It says that it's native to the hill regions of south central China. Okay.
Oh, you look it up, right?
Yep, yep. I see it. I see it. It's like an. It looks like an orange.
Yeah. It's yellow. It's
Yeah,
orange. Yeah.
yeah. Wow, that's interesting.
It's a special one, right?
Yeah, it is. I think it's special to South Central China.
Yeah, because of the temperature here and because of the soil. You're right.
Yeah, yeah. So do you guys make pies with the fruit that you pick?
No, you just pay some money and you can bring them back.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
It's kind of a way for the farmers to make money, and but it's also a good time for people to relax themselves in outside
Mm,
nature.
okay, that's true. That's true.
Actually, you can also buy the fruit in the market or in the supermarket or just in the store
Yeah.
at the very same prices. But because you want to have some activity
Right.
outside, so you want to go outside to enjoy the process.
Yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's more fun going to the farm and picking it rather than going to the market and buying it from the market. Um,
And we can also just if you go to a farm, right? If you want to pick some apples, pick some strawberries, okay, the farmers can you can also eat there. You can order some food and very very fresh
mm-hmm.
vegetables, very um, yummy
Mm-hmm.
food there. So you can also yeah, enjoy the picking process, and you can also then have dinner
Mm-hmm.
there, and then yeah, have a good time. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Same thing in
yeah.
America. And so I wanted to also ask about just the weather during the spring in China. Because, like, well, not just China, but just like where you live in China. Because in different parts of America, some parts have rain, more rain than other parts. So where I live, it doesn't rain much here. Maybe it rains like maybe once or twice a week, but in other parts of America, during the spring it rains constantly, like almost all the time during the spring. So I just want to know, like, is it different depending on what part of China you're in?
Yeah. In my place, my place is in Guiyang, right? You know, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
the same place as Qing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Gui means very very expensive. Yang means sunshine. You can say so what? So in my place, it always rains. So we don't have too much sunny days.
Oh.
So we don't have sunny days. So when it is sunny, so people will try try to go out. Yeah, in my hometown, where is Hunan province. Maybe it's 800 kilometers from Guiyang. It has a lot of sunny days. It has a
Mm-hmm.
lot of sunny days. Okay, have much more outdoor activities
Got it. I
than
see.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But in my place in summer, it's very cool, and it's renowned as a summer resort.
Really? Wow.
Hmm.
That's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, my place in the summer is too hot. Like I don't like the summer here, and I think that's just because, like, in the south part of America, it's very hot in the summer. Although, like, in the winter, it's cool in the winter here in the south of America. So um, yeah, yeah. I think the only time I don't like living here is in the summer. But
How
other
about
than that,
winter?
winter, I love it here in the winter, because in New York is way too cold in the winter, but here in North Carolina, it's warmer in the winter here. So um,
So you are living in New York or in other places?
yeah, yeah. I moved from New York, so I'm not living in New York anymore. I'm living in North Carolina now, and that's in the southern part of America.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
found a new job there.
yeah, yeah.
What are you doing there?
Engineering, doing.
Oh, your
Yeah,
favorite. Yeah,
yeah.
your
So
favorite.
so it's good. It's a good place to live, but sometimes it rains, and when it rains very hard. So when it rains, it pours. You know that saying, right? When it
Yeah,
rains,
yeah,
it
yeah,
pours.
yeah.
So last night it was there was a thunderstorm actually last night, and um,
Thunderstorm.
yeah, thunderstorm, and it was raining all day, all night. So it wasn't very fun. It wasn't very fun.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
how far is from the place you're living to New York?
Oh wow, it's very far. I would say it's a 10-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
10-hour drive. But by plane, it's only what, like 2 hours and 1 hour and a
Okay, yeah.
half. Yeah.
Just maybe the same distance as Guiyang and Changsha. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's it.
So yeah, I mean that's kind of like what we do in the spring. So it sounds like it's very similar to what you guys do in the spring in China. Are there spring festivals that are specific only to your province, Guiyang?
yeah, there is some festivals in minorities. For example, in Miao minority, there
Mm-hmm.
is a holiday and 姊妹节, that means sisters festival. So on
Okay.
that day, ladies wear very very grand clothes. Can we say
Mm-hmm.
grand clothes? Can I say grand
Grand
clothes? That means
grand
very formal.
clothes.
Can I say that?
Yeah, yeah. You can say that. You can say grand clothing.
Yeah, grand clothing and yeah, yeah, we are just do a lot of dancing outside. Yeah,
Wow.
just to yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It's a special day, and there's another day in Dong minority that people will yeah just get together. Family members will get together and drink a lot, drink a lot, and while they're
Mm-hmm.
drinking, they will sing a lot of songs that have a lot of local traits,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Local traits.
Local traits.
Yeah, look, can I say like that?
So, what do you mean when you say local traits?
So that is only the song,
Mm-hmm.
only the song is only sang in that place.
Oh, okay. So then you can say they sing songs that are, you can say like that are specific to that region or that, you said minority, you said?
Yeah, yeah, minority,
Okay. Yeah, so
specific to that region, right?
specific to that region. Yeah. So that means no other
Yeah,
region sings that song.
yeah. That means people from other places cannot understand what they're saying
Yeah.
because it's a special language, so we cannot know
Right.
what's the meaning of the song. Yeah,
Right, right.
just because of reason. This is your feel. It just a feel the reason. It's very harmonious and very very happy, very lively,
Hmm.
but I don't know the exact meaning of the song.
Right. So
You
you
just
don't you
feel.
don't so yeah, so just the music and just the sound of it
Yeah,
feels very happy and uplifting, but you don't know what they're saying.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Wow,
yeah, yeah.
that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and they have no. Sometimes they even have no lyrics. Just there is a lot of people that sing the song together.
Oh,
That some of them, yeah, sing at the high pitch. It's not high. Can I say high pitch?
high pitched. Yes, high pitched.
Yeah, yeah. Some people sing at a lower pitch, and then they combine together.
Ah, okay.
So
Wow,
yeah,
interesting. Wow, that sounds really cool. Another, well, I want to like, I know we ran out of time, but I wanted to talk about, spring, like what we bake. We bake a lot during the spring, so we bake like cupcakes, we like bake pies, um, and yeah, so there's a lot of baking that we do, um, like during the
are you
spring.
good at
But
it? Are you good at it?
no, my mom is better. Mom is better than me,
Uh-huh.
but I
So
try.
can you play? Can you play any? What kind of instrument can you play?
What kind of instrument? Wow. When I was in
Musical.
school, I used to play the clarinet, and the flute,
Mm-hmm.
and the drums. I loved the drums, but I haven't played in so long, so um, yeah,
You're really very versatile. I think
yeah.
you're not you're okay. I think you're very very active and you like learning. I think you're really interested. You're crazy about learning new and funny things, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I guess, like, yeah, I do like learning. I guess that's. I
Yeah,
never thought about it,
passionate.
but
Always
yeah.
very, always very very passionate.
Yeah. Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I think that's all the time we have for today's lesson. Um,
Okay.
so have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, nice talking with you.
All right,
Yeah.
nice talking to you, Wendy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.